Hi guys, Official Ma here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we'll talk about men's relationship and how to get you your dream girl. If you know this kind of content interests you, please smash the subscribe button down below, and without being done, let's dive into the video. In today's video, we shall be speaking about habits that are making men ugly without them realizing it. Most times you feel like, oh, I'm ugly, I'm not attractive, but there are some little habits that you keep on doing and you're not realizing that these habits are the culprits. So in today's video, I'm going to be listing out some habits that are making men ugly unknowingly. And this video is going to be in two segments. The first segment is physical, while the second segment is psychological. So are you ready? Because I am. Let's dive into the video, shall we? Number one is neglecting skin and basic grooming habits. This one is very common with some men, especially that aspect of neglecting skin. Most times you feel like, oh, basic skincare is something that to take the whole of your time. And most times you neglect it. You see that most men, they buy skincare products. They even make that attempt to buy skincare products, but to use them becomes a problem. They feel like it's something that is very taxing. They feel like it's something that is very difficult to do. At the end of the day, you see that you start having dry skin, pimples, acne all over your face. But this is something that should have taken like 3 minutes to do. You don't really have to do too much if you don't have the time to. Something like a basic cleanser, moisturizer, and SPF, which is sunscreen, can go a very long way. And you can do this under 3 minutes. If possible, you could just keep those products in your bathroom, and whenever you finish taking your bath, you just use them immediately. That's where you become consistent. And also basic grooming habits, overgrown and unkept facial hair, and even maybe the hair on your head. When you leave your hair to overgrow, maybe you feel like, oh, I'm busy with work or I'm busy doing this. At the end of the day, you start looking like someone that is crazy. In as much as, most times they say men are more attracted to physical, like men are more physical, or how do they put that word? Men are more visual, right? Even women also, if you see a guy that is good looking, even before he approach her, she's crushing on him already. Therefore, you would not have to do too much. You will not have to talk too much. Because when you're always busy at work and you don't have time to take care of yourself, at the end of the day, you're doing yourself. At the end of the day, you spend more time convincing a girl. Something that should take 1 day, you spend 1 week doing it because you have to convince them. Whereas you're a very handsome man, if you take good care of yourself, you notice that your complexion becomes brighter and your skin becomes more even if you try to do these things consistently. Number two, poor posture. When you're that kind of person that is always slouching whenever you're walking, slouching doesn't only make you look shorter, it also projects low energy. It also projects low self-esteem. It also projects, oh, I don't believe in myself. And funny enough, posture is one of the things that people subconsciously notice first when they see someone. And most times, slouching is commonly found in people that use the screen too much. For example, tech bros, people that work from home. Most times, you're slouching, trying to use your computer, trying to use your laptop, and some people develop that habit of slouching whenever they work. Something as simple as pulling your shoulders back and raising your chin up high whenever you walk can really change a lot of things for you based on your appearance. Number three, wearing ill-fitted clothes. There's one thing about buying clothes, there's one thing about buying expensive clothing and buying something that fits you, something that fits your style, something that fits your body shape. For the fact that someone wears something, it doesn't mean that that clothing also will fit you. Most times, it's good to look at the mirror and tell yourself the truth. You can try to follow influencers, people that are online, that has the same, body structure as you. And also, you can try using Pinterest. You can go to the App Store or you can go to the Play Store and download Pinterest. Most times, it helps a lot to elevate your style. Most times, you're not really unattractive, but you don't know how to dress your body. You can splurge money on clothes, and those clothes come out looking inexpensive. And you would even have to announce to people, oh, look at how much I bought this, look at how much I bought that. When it gets to a point that you buy something and you have to announce to people the amount of money you used in buying that said item, just know at the back of your mind that you've wasted your money. Number four is ignoring your teeth and your breath. Most times, bad breath can come off as unattractive. Simple and short. A girl can be admiring you from a distance and say, oh, this guy is so cute. And when she comes close to you, you have a really bad breath. Like, that's attraction. Trust me, that attraction would go from 100 to 0 immediately because of bad breath. Bad breath can really spoil the appearance of someone. No matter how handsome, no matter how put together that person is, that person becomes ugly all of a sudden. So when you mismanage your teeth, your breath, most times some people forget to brush their teeth before going out, or they don't brush their teeth properly. Most times it can come off as unattractive immediately. Whitening of the teeth doesn't really have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes it's something as little as reducing the use of coffee or tobacco. It can really go a long way. Number 5 is staying dehydrated. There's something that people always say: drink water and mind your business. Sometimes, as funny as it sounds or as cliche as it sounds, most times it's really good and it's really important to keep yourself hydrated. Because most times when you're always dehydrated, it shows up physically in you. You see that as, oh, you have dry skin, you're always looking dull. Your skin is always looking dull because of you don't drink enough water. Some people substitute water for energy drinks and alcohol, which is not supposed to be so. You cannot compare the two at all. You cannot substitute one for the other. You cannot replace water with something else. Number 6, I'll say excessive stress without management. When you're always stressing yourself, you're waking up by 6 a.m., you're sleeping by 2 a.m., you're always stressing yourself, you're always working. Yeah, I know that it's sweet to make money. Money is sweet to spend, right? You have to consider your health also. For a grown adult, the maximum time to sleep is 8 hours. So when you're not sleeping for 8 hours, you're sleeping for 4 hours, you sleep by 2 a.m., you sleep by 3 a.m. Some people even go as far as sleeping by 4 a.m. because they are working or they're doing one thing or the other, and they wake up early the next day and they repeat that cycle again. When you're not managing your stress, when you're mismanaging your stress, it shows in your body because you're not a robot, you're a human being, and you're not meant to overwork yourself. Even a robot, sometimes their battery dies and you have to charge them. Talk more of you as a human being. There's something that comes with not managing your stress and it affects you badly. So sometimes you might be buying skincare products, you might even be using those products, but you don't manage your stress properly. That's why you start seeing breakouts all over your face. You're breaking out, and no matter how expensive you bought the products, it will seem as if they are not working, but it's because of how you manage your stress, how you mismanage your stress. You're always sleeping late and waking up early. You're stressing yourself in general. It's going to show up in your physical appearance. And the last point I have here on the physical aspects is overlooking scent. Most times when people, they don't care about their scent, they don't even care about even using body creams like body lotion. They don't even use deodorant. Talk more of perfumes. Like if you're looking good, you have a nice haircut, and you don't smell good, people will see you from afar. They say, okay, this person looks good. And when you come close, it's a different ball game altogether. The person will just stop crushing on you all like automatically because they were expecting you to smell good also. But when you come close and you're smelling funny, that person like that person will be like, who is this person? Like, who is he? Like, what is he onto? So overlooking scent is something that can take someone from 100 to 0 immediately. So over to the second segment of this video, psychological habits that might be keeping you ugly, but you don't know. Physical habits takes all the attention, physical grooming takes all the attention, but somebody's character also can make the person look ugly, can make the person ugly or unattractive, even if they are physically. Even when they groom themselves properly, when they smell good and all that, your character can make you someone that is very unattractive, no matter how attractive you feel that you are. And the first one I'll say is chronic complaining. Yeah, we're all humans. Most times we complain. Yeah, we complain. Sometimes we nag and all that. But here's what I say: chronic complaining. When someone always likes to complain about every single thing, they're very pessimistic. They find the need to complain and always, when you're talking to them, it's always one complainant or the other. When you're talking to this kind of person, communication becomes a chore because it's not really easy listening to someone complaining. It's very draining, like very, very draining. Listening to someone complaining or pouring out their issues is something that is very mind draining. And most people would not want to communicate with you any longer because it's always one complaint to the other. You never find a reason to be grateful for anything. Number 2 is always trying to seek validation. Always trying to seek a validation for your appearance. For every single thing you want to do in life, You always want to seek people's validation. You always want to be reassured every single time. Always trying to be reassured every single time. Most times, it's an invisible weight that you place on those around you. Because at some point, they'll get tired. They just told you something now, and tomorrow you want the person to repeat that same thing. It gets tiring at times. It gets very overwhelming at times. It shows that you don't believe in yourself and you've not gotten your things together. And most times, confidence is not the absence of doubt, because even the most confident people, sometimes they doubt themselves. Number 3, dishonesty in small things. There are some people that are addicted to lying, even for the most unhinged thing. You're always trying to exaggerate yourself, exaggerate your accomplishments. You've built one house, or you're building a foundation of a house. You tell someone that you've built a mansion, whereas it's just the foundation. But you tell someone that you've built mansions, you tell someone that you have lands all over the places, exaggerating your accomplishments and dishonesty in little things, it can make someone look unattractive over time, because when they find out the truth, or when they know that you're lying, they just look at you like, this person is not reasonable at all. Most times, people would know that you're lying, but they just choose to keep quiet and look at you while you fool yourself. And the fourth point I have here is a man that is always envious, especially envy that is dressed up as criticism. Like, you're always trying to criticize everybody around you. You're always trying to talk down on people's accomplishments, whereas you wish deep down that you're the one accomplishing those things. You wish deep down that you're the one having those things. And when you're someone that is always jealous, you're always jealous of people's accomplishments, you're always bitter, most times you never have anything to your name, because that time that you're supposed to spend on thinking about innovating yourself, you're spending that time, spending those energy on being bitter and envious to others. And when you think that way, when you have that kind of mindset, you always feel like there's something extra that comes with someone being successful. And because you think that these people, like, they are doing something else, like, there's something that they are doing and they are not talking about it, you will never get to that point, because you feel like there's something else. I don't know if you guys understand. You always feel like there's something else, like there's one cheat code. And at the end of the day, you do nothing with your life, because you're always criticizing others, you're always being envious of others. A man who is genuinely secure can acknowledge excellence in others without diminishing it. I think Number five is being passive with your own life. A man that is, you don't have no drive, you're always every day sleeping, waking up on your couch without proper future goals, without drive, like no purpose, nothing. You're always sitting down on your couch, scrolling through social media without any plans, without any goal in sight. It's very unattractive. No matter how handsome you are, maybe when you're younger, it can gain you some passes, because maybe when girls are younger, maybe in high school and all that, they want a cute guy, right? But as time goes on, when they get to a certain point of their life, they want someone who is able to take care of them. They want someone that gives them that financial security. So while you're enjoying those fine boy privileges and your mates are there hustling and trying to make ends meet for themselves, when you realize yourself, you wake up one day, you're 35 without, no financial security in sight. Most women at that age, most women at that level would not want to be with you any longer. And the younger girls will look at you as, this older guy. And when you're going to approach younger girls, maybe girls that are 18 years, girls that are 15 years, they'll see you like a pedophile. So no matter how handsome you are, if you're someone that has no ambition, if you're someone that has no drive, you become very unattractive. I think that's all. These are the physical attributes and the psychological attributes that can make you look unattractive and you might not even realize. So we've come to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video very useful. Which other points did I fail to mention? You can leave it in the comment section down below. And which of these points spoke directly to you? You can also leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a very big thumbs up if you found this video very useful. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button to see more videos from this channel. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Cheers.